think I'm the only kid in my school that has a dad that does this.
I felt angry a lot and wanted my mom to stop taking pills and sleeping all the time.
Sometimes he won't talk to me. Other times he can't stop crying, or he yells at me for no reason.
When he uses drugs, he forgets about everything else.
There are millions of kids across our country with stories that need to be told. Like most kids, they have lots of fun stories. They also have stories about what it's like when someone close to them drinks too much or uses drugs in a way that scares or bothers them. We'd like for you to meet a few kids with stories like these, because if you aren't facing a situation like theirs, you probably know someone who is. We want kids to know that they are not alone and that this happens to all kinds of families. Let's start with Michelle. Everyone at school thinks she's great. She has a lot of friends and is very smart. A lot of kids would like to be just like Michelle, but at home, things are anything but perfect.
No one knows my dad drinks. A lot. And when he drinks, he gets mean and says horrible things to my mom and me. Like how we're the reason he drinks so much. Why he can't do what he wants to do. That he's sick of taking care of us and always thinking about leaving us. On his worst days, he'll throw things and break stuff, then yell at us to clean up the mess. I always try to be nice to him, but it never really seems to make any difference. When my dad stops drinking, he'll be nice to mom and me for a while. And just when we think everything will be okay, he'll start drinking again. Then he'll yell at mom for no reason and sometimes even hits her. I think I'm the only kid in my school that has a dad that does this. I used to think my dad's drinking was my fault, but I don't know what we've ever done to make him like this. I'm always scared to be around him, but now I know his drinking isn't my fault.
No matter how uncomfortable kids feel about how a parent acts and how hard it can get at home, it is not a child's fault. It might help kids to keep in mind what Michelle learned.
I didn't cause it.
This is the first of what we call the 7 C's. We'll talk about a few more of those C words in a bit, but the most important thing to remember when someone is facing a situation like Michelle's is that it is not their fault. Kids are not to blame when someone close to them drinks too much alcohol or uses drugs in a harmful way. We also want kids like Michelle to know that when someone close to them uses alcohol or drugs, that doesn't make them awful people either. The drinking and drug use changes the way that they feel and act, and gets in the way of their ability to make healthy choices and to take care of things.